kind of the context of policy and what Connecticut has been doing about climate change. The rest of the time, I want to get into kind of some more stories and hopefully engage you all a little bit on what are the things we can all be doing about climate change. And you guys are a great example here. I'm glad to finally get here because I've met Joe and heard some of the students speak. And farming and local food is a huge climate change benefit. I'll get into the specifics in a minute. But we need stories like your school, like the things happening here. And you guys going out and talking about that and helping people understand that it's a complex issue. It's scary because it's happening fast and it's happening big. But it was caused by people just like us. It was caused by our lifestyles. And we certainly have the power to change that. And we are. There are people all over the state and the country and the world doing things about it. So let's see what some of those things are, and I'll start out. Anyone here, anyone know what the one thing, have you seen this image or heard anything about it? A few nods. Okay, so Governor Rell has a campaign called One Thing. Basically, it's one thing you can do to save energy and help the planet. And this is how it goes. If everyone in Connecticut did one thing to save energy and help the planet each day, that would be 3.5 million one things. If we all did one thing every day for a year, that would be over 1 billion one things. So the things I'm going to take you through now that are happening throughout the state and suggestions for what you can do, think of it in that context. Turning off my light is just one thing, and you might think it's so small when you think about the magnitude of this issue. But one thing leads to another, and there's a domino multiplier effect. And so it really is getting people to size it down a little bit to see this in one thing bits about what they can do. So as the One Thing campaign says, it's a mindset, it's a solution, it's an action, it's a movement. It's a movement to get people involved in this. So you will see billboards actually, and TV ads, radio ads, and hear more about this. There's going to be a big One Thing Expo in Hartford in October. It might be something your students might be interested in going to. So we're going to start with one thing about energy efficiency. Connecticut, as a state, is doing a lot of things to help us become more energy efficient. We have a fund, the Connecticut Energy Efficiency Fund, that we all